Hey, what is going on, guys? Pineapple Sway here. We just have some Marvel Rivals competitive gameplay today. Today I was going to be talking about something pretty interesting. If you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. And that is Marvel Rivals could be and has potential to be the best live service game ever. Now, what do I mean by that? Obviously, we all know we've seen plenty of live service games really in the last decade. And, some of them have been really, really good. Some of them have been, pretty bad. Not going to be stating any examples, but Marvel Rivals has really done something unique and different, I would say, in the live service, aspect. And we're going to be talking about some of that today and what makes Marvel Rivals just a lot of fun. Firstly, is its constant content updates. Marvel Rivals is constantly getting new content updates, and there's always something new to do on Marvel Rivals. Something that live service games seem to struggle with, as there's always a set plan for a live service game, but they never really get to reach that full potential. And with Rivals, although we haven't really seen anything I would say groundbreaking, there's always something to do. There's always something fresh to do. When you log on the game, there's always something fun to play and always something to check out. And plus two, the content updates, such as skins, events, the list goes on and on and on. There's always something to do on Marvel Rivals, making it a lot of fun. Now, something that I would add that really sets it apart from a lot of live service games is how consumer friendly the game is. A lot of live service games really struggle from this. To give good examples of what I'm talking about, for example, Halo Infinite, once you buy the battle passes, you own them, and you own them forever. And in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League's case, once you buy the battle passes, they don't expire as well. And in both of those games, well, I don't think Halo Infinite does, but I know in Suicide Squad's case, and even in Marvel Rivals' case, there's no FOMO. There's no fear of missing out, which is pretty rare, in all honesty, in live service games. But I think what sort of sets Marvel Rivals apart from a lot of these live service games is just, like what I said, how consumer friendly it is. The ability to earn in-game credits, earn free costumes simply by playing the game, which is such a rare concept from, these live service games, is you don't really get anything from playing the game. While Marvel Rivals case, you can earn a ton of rewards just by simply playing the game. And which is kind of weird to even say that, because it's like obviously you would think that you would earn stuff such as the stuff, not microtransactions, but the currency used to buy microtransactions and whatnot, and different costumes, but you don't. But in Marvel Rivals, I have seen a ton of people that can earn a ton of free units to buy free costumes, and so on and so forth. And there's just a lot of things to do to constantly be earning rewards, and not just any rewards, really, really good rewards that set you apart from playing the game. Which, like many cases, in these games, these live service games, is you don't really get rewarded for playing, which is so weird. Like, you have to spend money if you want to, have good costumes and so on and so forth. But in Marvel Rivals' case, is they actually reward their players for playing the game, which sucks that this is such a rare concept, in the live service genre. But I'm glad to see Marvel Rivals sort of set the standard, if you will. Plus two, like what I said, this game is constantly getting updated, constantly getting new characters, and there's just always something to do. Now, this game could obviously crash and burn and, have a pretty drastic fall off, but I just don't see that for this game. NetEase seems to know exactly what they want and what they're doing, and, they have done really, really well, I feel, with Marvel Rivals, and giving us not an overload of content, but just the right amount of stuff to keep it fresh and keep us intrigued for more. Obviously, I hope once because most of you guys know, there's objectives to earn the in-game currency. I hope they constantly update the objectives, which it seems like they have, because it's always a good way to earn in-game currency. With the new, I can't think of the event right now, but it's like a dice game, and you get to earn different units and whatnot, and some other cool stuff. But like what I said, just even stuff like that, like it's small, simple things that kind of set this game apart. And this game has potential to be one of the best superhero games, one of the best live service games, ever. And it's sort of just a live service game that we all kind of needed, since especially for the superhero genre, the live service games have been very, very poor. Obviously, there's only been two. There's been Marvel's Avengers and Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League, but now we have Marvel Rivals to sort of set that standard. And we all probably know that in a few years, DC is going to hop on the late trend, as they always do, and probably try to copy a game similar to Marvel Rivals. But I highly doubt that DC and Warner Brothers will be able to even become remotely close to replicating the success like Marvel Rivals has done. Hopefully, Marvel Rivals continues to set a standard for modern live service games, since almost every live service game has just been one giant piece of you know what. But like what I said, I'm not getting paid by Marvel Rivals to say this. I just genuinely enjoy the game and love the direction that they're headed in. They have done some amazing things, and I hope they continue to build off of that and continue to drive more and more people to play this game, since obviously it's free to play. You don't have to pay any money. But normally with these free to play games is you feel a little overwhelmed with how much money you have to spend to look good in terms of cosmetics or keep up in terms of the gameplay. But there's none of that. It's all simply skill. And with the cosmetics, you can earn cosmetics just by simply playing the game and earn rewards to buy costumes. So it's really just the best of both worlds. Now, what does the future hold for Marvel Rivals? I seriously have no idea, but I look forward to it, and I think that they'll be able to deliver at least, I would say, 5 solid years of content, if not more. You want to say that this game can really last forever, but things change, things happen all of the time, and we really don't know what the future holds for this game. But it seems like they have their they at least have something good for now. I would love to see an offline campaign mode possibly added in the future. I know Overwatch had something planned to this, but they ended up getting rid of it entirely. And maybe something to drive in more players to play, like offline game modes. Obviously, offline game modes for a game like this isn't necessarily needed, but it would, give something all of the different crowds to play. Since obviously this game is just strictly online multiplayer, having an offline mode would be really, really nice. And I'm sure that they could build a story mode to help for this game to get more people to play, if you guys get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, though, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Marvel Rivals has potential to be the best live service game ever? I think it definitely could. It's definitely setting the standard for these superhero games and live service games, which I think is amazing. But like what I said, in all honesty, I think live service just shouldn't be a genre in general, and I think it should completely disappear. But I'm glad to finally see at least someone get it right in Marvel Rivals. I could eat my words, in a few months or years, if they completely change their current tactics and go money hungry, but I seriously doubt they will. They've made it this far, and they really have no reason to change. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed my little discussion about why I think Marvel Rivals, could be the best live service game of all time. Anyways, this is Pineapple Sway. Peace out.